Hi, I'm Mr. Reichley. I am recording this video specifically for students interested in AP Lit for their 12th grade English class. Some of you may be a little hesitant because I know AP Lang in 11th grade can be daunting at times. Many students think that 12th grade English must be even harder, right? I mean, it is a grade level higher, so of course it would be harder, right? Turns out it's not at all. It does make sense, though, to do them in the current order because the 11th grade class will put you through your paces in mastering your writing. And then when you get to AP Lit, you already have all that under your belt and you can focus more on analysis. And when it is time for you to write, you already know what you're doing for the most part, and there's very little that I have to do to bring you up to speed on that. And what we do in AP Lit mostly is reading classic literature, thinking about classic literature, discussing classic literature, and every once in a while writing about classic literature. We have an essay about once a month, and it's meant to be written in one sitting, about the same amount of time that we would have in a regular class period if we were in the building on campus, which hopefully we will be again next year. Likely will be again next year. So mainly this is to say it's okay. You know, if you're worried about whether or not you'd be able to handle AP Lit for 12th grade English, it shouldn't be something that would worry you that much. Even if you're planning on taking a couple of other AP classes, I have that all the time with students. I take that into consideration in the way I format my class, I set everything up, the way I schedule things, to be pretty flexible and just to be very aware of your needs, your time that you need. Since I do tend to have some of the best students in the school take my class, I know that they tend to be very active in a lot of different things, different clubs and organizations, other AP classes, jobs. So I do think about that all the time whenever I'm planning. Now, as far as time goes, the biggest issue would just be reading. If you don't mind reading and you think you'd have the time to do it, then this class should really cause very few problems for you. The only students I've ever had that have gotten bad grades in my AP Lit class are ones that just haven't been doing the reading. They just didn't read. And if you don't do that, you can't participate in a lot of the other things that we do in class. I try to schedule things for the reading also in a flexible way. I'll give you a certain number of pages or chapters each week to read, and you read them during that week whenever works best for you. For example, if you know you have to work on Thursday, maybe you want to do the reading earlier in the week on Monday or Tuesday, or vice versa. If you know that you're going to be busy early in the week, you can put it off as long as you get it done by the end of the week. Again, I try to keep in mind the kind of student that usually takes AP Lit is the kind of student that has a lot going on, and I care about that. I think about that. My goal is simply just to keep you moving forward in your knowledge of the classics and your ability to analyze the texts, so that you can see what it was the writer was trying to do. That's really the whole point of this class, reading and analyzing great writing. So I hope that I've helped to calm any worries that you might have had about taking my class next year. I hear things, students, talking about whether or not they should take 12th grade AP Lit, whether it would fit into their schedule, whether it would just be too much of a workload because they've got other AP classes. Um, if you can read on your own time, like I said, it should not be a big problem. Now, I do have a section set up in the electives fair, and my information's there if you wanted to email me with any questions, or we could set up for you to talk to me during my office hours if that would work better for you. Well, thanks for listening, and I hope I see you next year, probably even in person in the actual school building. Imagine that.